the Jessie of the K-pop fans. I promise I won't be that mean. I try to be as nice as I can. He looks kind of greasy sometimes. There's always got to be one unattractive person, and I don't see one. She is trying to kill me. Don't nobody even know you. She black? Okay, good. You cannot just ease your way up into the bias list phase. Like, bitch, if you don't give me my Versace, you get the fuck out of my face. But if you don't like the song, you got the MV. But if I don't like it, I probably just do not like it. Because I am not for that pedo Nuna bullshit. It's nothing personal, it's just music. Calm down. We're her vagina! Is how you make the fans fall in love with you. Hi, my name is Essence. This is Essence, and this is Hey. This is Essence, and this is Hi. This is Essence, and this is the Unpretty K-pop fan. Hey guys, this is vlog number 2 for Show Me the Money 4. And I know I'm kind of late with this, and I'm pretty sure episode 3 is already out, and I will try to get that vlog out when I can. But since, you know, I haven't watched the 3rd episode and I haven't done a vlog, I've been hearing about all of the scandals, some of the little spoilers and whatnot. And because this is the 2nd vlog, I'm not going to get into those scandals or like how I feel about those right away. What I'm going to do is kind of just do what I've been doing, giving my reactions to each episode as they go. Which means I haven't watched the 3rd episode. So each time I release a vlog, it's because I just finished or I've already watched the episode that I'm doing a vlog for, and I haven't watched the next episode because I at least wanted to get the vlog out first. So each time I release a vlog, you can kind of say it's like, okay, well, she's only talking about this episode because she hasn't watched the next episode. So all of that Minho, Black Nut, all of that, that's going to be for the next vlog. But right now, I'm just going to discuss what I thought about this episode in particular, starting from the beginning. So where they left off in the 2nd episode, it was Minho's turn to audition. Zico entered, like, when Zico came towards him, he was just like, okay, show me what you got. Not, hey, how you doing? Long time no see. You remember when we used to do that block beat? Show me what you got, because I'm already at the top. You a rookie now. And I'm just like, you see, you don't give these people a little bit of fame, because then they're going to be like, oh, well, I mean, I knew them. I knew of him. That doesn't mean, like, we up to par. That doesn't mean that we both know how to rap. I mean, I'm already in the group, and I'm judging the show. He's in the group. He just got in the group, and he's a contestant. Like, we're not up to par. So I'm like, okay, that's probably where that show me what you got came, instead of like, hey, what's up? You were almost in Block B, but you in winner. Congratulations. No. So Minho pulls his little stunt, you know, flaming charisma Minho, and I'm like, okay. Zico's just looking at him like, I thought you were supposed to get rid of the idol stamina. And then here you go, mocking another idol. Like, what? Minho thanked Bobby as to him, like, destroying the prejudice against idols being on Show Me the Money. And I'm like, okay. So, every idol on the show, you're basically saying did not break prejudices? Because I'm like, okay, if that's the case, why is J Park and Zico on the show judging you? Aren't they kind of breaking prejudices? Show me the money? No. Show me no money. This nigga really tried it. This nigga really had the audacity to make his name sound like it could rhyme with show me the money, show me no money. I'm like, okay. That was slick. That was slick. Now, go ahead. We see you. That was good. Like, you can't. That was good wordplay. It's all about wordplay when it comes to rap. And I'm just like, okay, he's talking, I'm listening. Like, I hear you. Then he took off his cap and all of his hair was gone. And I'm like, who the fuck told him to do that? Like, did YG know he was gonna do that? He was really serious. Like, he's taking this seriously. And even though he looks like he's joking a lot, he really is taking this whole competition seriously. And it's like, Bobby didn't go through all the trouble to shave his head. And I'm like, well, Minnow is definitely trying to be the idol of all seasons. Some of Minnow's lyrics caught me off guard, though. Like, what else is new with Show Me the Money and lyrics nowadays? I have them on my phone so I don't forget. I'll drink soju out of a trophy with 2 pairs of balls. Like, how many did you have before you drank the soju? Or does the soju give you balls? Like, some of these word plays, it's like, okay, what else were you gonna, drink the soju with? And why do you need to drink them with a pair of balls? Won't you choke if the balls go? Bobby, drop your crown, grasp onto your chin beforehand. Like, I don't know, I'm starting to think either it was the translation to this show. Like, they were translating what they thought he said. Because I'm like, okay, so why would he need to grab that sharp-ass jawline? If Bobby was to grab his jawline, he would cut his hands. So auditions are over, and then we get to the next round where they have to one by one rap in front of all of the judges. When they first started rapping, I'm just like, okay, let's see how many people go ahead and say nigga. I mean, it's not like I was awaiting it, or I was, okay, I was, but that's not their fault. It has to be that guy from Busan, like Sang-soo. Like, if he never said it, I would have just assumed nobody on the show would say it. But he had balls. He had no fear in his heart. And I guess because none of us was over there this season. And even when we were over there this season, balls, big balls, them balls that Minnow won. Kim and Jay, who I'm assuming is in, but with a little name change probably. He gets up there and he starts rapping, and I don't really see a problem. I'm kind of just like, for him to be an actor and then come out here like, oh, I don't know how to rap. I'm just here to test it out and see what I can do and what I'm capable of. He did relatively well. Better than half of them damn rappers at that. Then out of nowhere, Jay Park has the nerve to say that he doesn't think being a rapper is a good image for an actor. And I'm just looking at this man like he has lost all of his mind. Why? Has he forgotten who the fuck he is? Jay is acting a fool, and I'm like, is it because of the show that you just switch up? Because it's like, okay, you go to a certain setting and you're this kind of person. You go to another setting and you're that kind of person. Now that he's on Show Me the Money, is this how he really is? Like, he can be all cute in his music videos, all cute in the teasers and the comebacks, and then you get him on a hip-hop show, and he shows his ass. And then, well, I mean, is it because you're trying too hard? Because, yeah, you try too hard anyway, but then you get on this show, and then you just a whole other person. You acting like you've been doing this for years. Like, you have mixtapes and mixtapes and mixtapes and mixtapes, and that you are highly recognized as one of the best rappers of Korea. And if not, you get my point. Also, aren't you on SNL, which requires acting skills as well as comedy skills? But they proceeded to fail him. And I'm like, okay, it's because he's cute. It's because he's an actor. It's because he's a rapper. He basically has the total package, and they were scared because they don't want people like that to look better than them. And then they had the nerve to bring up YDG, who acts, kissed an actress. Like, they wouldn't shut the fuck up about that last season, and is a rapper. But I bet you if he was there, he would have passed him. Then we got Black Nut, who just comes in there wearing the same drawers he already had on. Oh, like, I don't understand. Is his shtick to be a dirty person? Like, it's funny, but it's not really attractive. It's like, okay, Your name is Black Nut. And I went over this the last time. What is that symbolizing? That name? Like, so many entendres, so many entendres. It's like when Black Beat named their fans BBC. And no one said shit. And I'm just like, maybe I'm the only one. I would never call myself a BBC. I would say Block B fan. That's it. Because Google it. Google BBC. And you see what it means. And it's like, yeah, no, not I. So there's been a lot of controversy about Black Nut and his lyrics. And I said I wouldn't get into that yet because I haven't gotten to that episode. However, that is not the only episode that man had said something absolutely disgusting. For example, they crinkled their faces as if I'm a rapist. And it's like, you look like one. I'm not even doubting that you're not one. Like, you gotta be. You're a little bit too comfortable. You are. Black Nut doesn't really hide the fact that he's a crazy person, and we just laugh and laugh and laugh. He then also said something that I would never forget. Never. He announced what everybody watching this season already knows. He said, while we here, Minnow is gonna win anyway. And I'm kind of just like, he's right. Why are we watching this season if we know Minnow's gonna win? And I know you can be like, oh, well, you don't know that. It's kind of just obvious. He's lyrically talented. He's from YG. It's already paid for. He's gonna win. Like, we know. This ain't no joke. Jay said, if you want to eat steak, come to AOMG. And the first thing that goes through mine is, yeah, if you do want steak, you can go to AOMG. AOMG owns a cafe, don't they? So then Tableau is having these temper tantrums. Anytime somebody says, show me the money, they're getting eliminated. When they say, nigga, you won't eliminate them because, oh, that's so hardcore, that's so hip-hop. And it's like, but show me the money. Yo, hey, son. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, Tableau, we see where you're here at. Then Busan, nigga. Samsung, oh my. Samsung comes out. And I'm just like, oh, Lord, he gonna do it again. And I'm gonna have to turn this off. I'm gonna have to give up on this season. But no, he came out really nicely. He introduced himself like the old chipper man he is. So Sang-soo comes out and, of course, he says, show me the money. He told us what year it was. He said, show me the money. I was just like, okay, he's about to tell us his life story. He's about to hit them ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. He's going to teach us the Korean alphabet. I'm just like, by the last 10 seconds, he's going to start rapping, and they're all going to just buzz him. And it's like, I was kind of right. But it's like, y'all had this man thinking he was about to come back, start over fresh, and y'all all failed him. But last season, when he was being all rude and dirty looking, which nothing has really changed, when he came in there, I don't think all they did, YDG was the only. See, I know they were getting rid of YDG because they were trying to make this season go by fast. And YDG just passed all these unnecessary people. But, I mean, this season ain't no different, seeing as though there's more. But I think now it's just like more idols, more entertaining rappers who will go against these idols, beat them. I mean, I hope Sang-soo finds him a career somehow in rap. All he needs to do is just go home, take a nap, take a bath, wash his clothes. Or maybe it's just the color of his clothes, but why is it every time we've seen him, he just looked like, was it that one character from Peanuts who just had, I don't know if it was smoke or like dirt, and it was just always flying around him. He just reminds me of that. They did Top Dog dirty. They didn't show me the money. I don't know what evil editing is, but I feel like that might have been the first time I witnessed something so evil. Like, you didn't even show us their audition in the first episode nor the second episode, but we had to get to see them eliminated. I don't even know each member of Top Dog like that, but you know they always say it on there, and it's just like, damn, Top Dog was on here, and it's like, even though they're still an idol group, but just more popular than Monsta X, but we had to see this nigga. But I'm like, they were gone within a matter of seconds. Like, that was evil editing, or just poor judging choices. R-A-V-I, he's back. He's that guy. It's Ravi. And it was Ravi's turn. They thought he was doing a little bit too much, and I mean, you wouldn't be a good fan if you couldn't admit that your idol was a little bit extra. He was being extra, but I don't care. Like, he's a star. He's an idol. That's what we know about Ravi. He's showing who he is, unlike some of these fake bitches. But they eliminated him, and I'm not even gonna lie, my friend told me that he was eliminated before I watched the show, and I'm just like, I didn't ask to know, but I think she was just like, oh, you knew, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, denial is like a K-pop fan's biggest asset, and I don't care. Like, he deserved to be there a little bit longer because at least he was advertised to be on the show. So I'm like, if you're advertised, you need to be on there for a little bit longer than 2 episodes. Because with that being said, it's like, what the fuck did you tell me he was on the show for? You should have just let me find out by chance. They brought up the Bobby diss when he dissed the Vix, and I'm just like, first of all, y'all making it seem like Ravi dissed him. No. Bobby opened his jaw and said words that he shouldn't have even said out of his mouth, because it's like, you are not in the position to talk yet, honey bun. That's when you're silent. Never be that artist who just came out and you just start blasting everybody. You want hate when you do that. And I feel like that was maybe Bobby's motive. He wanted to put his name out there, like Kimmy with Bomb. It's like, you don't do that. But when it's a girl doing it, they shoot. Her career is done. But when Bobby Kim do it, we all up in his grill. We love him. Spiritual, revolutionary. I never thought of that before. The fuck? But I never knew what he was coming at in particular when it came to this. But it was a clockwork dance. And I'm like, boy, let me tell you something about yourself. At least when they were doing the eternity dance, they had that hip work. That hip work. What the fuck Bobby know about that? Do Bobby even get any? I'm sure he don't get any. Because don't nobody want to mess with you. You goofy ass nigga, you. You always up here talking about everybody. But you can't own up to your own faults. Oh, I don't want people to think I'm an idol. Shut up. You are. We're always going to think you're an idol because you know what? You know what you are? You know what you signed up to be? You know what company you're in? An idol company called YG. And you're up here crying to us. And it's like, oh, shut up, idol. It's stupid. Then you're gonna come at another idol group? I mean, at least Vix debuted. At least Vix got some CDs. Vix has a color. Vix has a fandom name. Vix has been on tour. Vix has a fucking light stick. I'm like, okay. So, where's that Icon merchandise though? I mean, what's our name? I mean, Icon fan. Icon fan. How can I be an Icon fan and I don't see any Icon work? No discography, no videography, no nothing, no set list, no tours anytime soon, no showcases. Motherfucker, shut up. Debut. And I know this was long ago, but they are not gonna make it seem like Ravi started this. He did not start this. And even though Ravi's comeback, this wasn't that hard, Ravi handled it well. And Ravi is gonna go home and still be in a group that is debuted, has a lot of songs, has something under his belt. Bobby Kim, you won Show Me the Money 4, and yet you haven't released a CD, but you've been featured on everybody else's song. So has Giddy Boy, but he didn't even win. So it's kind of like, are you special or not? But the thing about Giddy Boy is he has a CD. Like, wake me up when September fucking ends. Like, I don't get this shit. Fuck that. You know how you watch an audition or like that part when they're out there and then it zooms into the back and you see like the other contestants' reaction? They were laughing at Ravi and I'm like, what's funny about that? Like, I was so heartbroken. I'm like, he deserved another chance. And why would you laugh at someone whose group has a song called Voodoo Doll? Like, I don't know what the fuck Vicks can do. I don't know what they be hiding in them offices at Jellyfish. Like, I wouldn't be laughing and pointing, ha ha ha, that's why you lost. That's stupid. You don't know him. Like, they had dolls. Come on now. That's like laughing at XO. They have powers. You don't think they'll get you with them powers? Then we have this nigga. He pissed me off to a point where it was like, dude, I don't like the scent of you, and I can't even smell you. I don't like the hairs on your cheeks. I don't like the veins in your arm. I don't like you. And up is who I'm talking about. Like, he was insulting Ravi and Kiddo and just idols in general, but I think in the midst of him talking, he didn't realize that Jay was looking at him sideways and Zico is an idol. I mean, that's like, I hate teachers and I'm talking to a teacher as I say this. It just doesn't add up. What the balls that you have to be that disrespectful? I don't get it. You hate idols, but an idol is gonna win this, and you know it. You breathe it. You know it. Nobody would be watching this damn season if Minnow wasn't on it, or none of these idols were on it. I probably wouldn't. Well, I mean, I gotta laugh at something, so yeah, I would probably watch it. But what made me mad the most is he kept coming for Vernon constantly coming to Vernon. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we don't know why Vernon is on here either, besides the fact that he looks like Leonardo DiCaprio, and I think they thought that it was him for a split second. So then it was Vernon, and, you know, I have to keep an eye on Vernon because it's like, he is going to get so much flack. Like, they are going to ruin that boy. They're going to wreck him because it's like, not only is he young, he's new, he's mixed. It's kind of like so much to throw darts at. But it's like, he is cute, he's talented, he's in a group. So I'm like, okay, there's some potential there. And it shouldn't really matter. He can speak 2 languages fluently, and that's his nationality. Give the boy some kind of credit. They asked him why he's on Show Me the Money, and he says he thought it would be fun. Also said that he wanted to show awareness to his group, or rise awareness to 17. And I'm like, why y'all giving him that? Like, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Isn't that what everybody here is for? Like, is that to raise awareness about themselves? Like, oh, I'm gonna come on here and I don't want nobody to remember me. Don't none of y'all talk about me once I'm done. that makes no sense. And I'm like, I feel like they're nitpicking little things to get mad at Vernon about. He starts rapping, and it was subpar. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. It did not deserve to be failed that many times. And then he started singing too. Like, he can rap and he can sing. He can do his entire song and not need a featured guest. Like, multitasking. And then I realized he was covering Drake's song, Headlines. And I've never listened to Headlines. So when I saw that he was doing that, I was just kind of like, is that maybe a thing you can't do on Show Me the Money? You have to always make it your own, and you cannot cover anybody else's. You have to do your own rap, and I didn't know. And that's why I was like, when he was doing the first audition and he was rapping, I'm like, okay, this sounds kind of good. This is fine. But then when he gets to that round, I'm like, this sounds subpar. And it's maybe because he was covering something that really wasn't anything that he came up with on his own. But I'm like, that's not, I mean, one time, like, just give him that. But then Verbal Gent and Son E passed him, and I was grateful because he deserved it. I mean, Son E was the one who got him to that round, and Son E got him to the next round. And I know they're gonna be all looking at him like, nigga, are you crazy? But I mean, to me, I don't think it's just Son E. I think it's Verbal Gent. And if Verbal Gent sees something in him or likes the way he does things, because as far as I'm concerned, Verbal Gent is totally the new YDG. They all failed him because he's pretty. It's like, what else is there? Verbal Gent is hot. So if Verbal Gent passes him, then I'm on Verbal Gent's team. Verbal Gent is going to take home Show Me the Money for it. And sometimes I just say Verbal Gent because I forget Sonny is like in the team with him. But I personally wish Verbal Gent was on his own. Then we get to And Up again. Or On Up, And Up. I don't really give a shit. His name is just going to be And Up for the time period. Because he pissed me off so much that even if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, so be it right now. He just kept talking and talking and talking. Like, giving us his graduation speech about why he doesn't feel that it's fair. And it's like, deal with it. They're not going anywhere because you have a problem. They're not going anywhere because we have a problem. It's already pre-recorded, bruh. Then Tableau came out the woodwork and said something that we were all thinking. Idols are trained to have certain skills. And sometimes those skills sound way better than someone who's been doing it for a long time. And that's what And Up doesn't understand. Some idols have rapped previously, but they get trained and they start rapping better than what they used to sound like. And it's like, once he understands that, he can't really say that they're not competition to him anymore. Because it's like, I mean, Idol and a good rapper? Where they do that at? It's like almost hard to find unless you are under YG. But then they still proceed to pass him. And I'm like, how does he get an all pass and Lime doesn't? Like, this is not, they are not fair to these women one bit. Then we got Pete hype, about to bring it, about to school us, about to get these judges on their knees begging, please, can you keep him on the show? We need him. I was just ready. I was just like, okay, he's about to set it off. He's about to show us what real hip-hop is. Just started talking about religion out of nowhere, Adam and Eve, and I was just turned off. I'm like, okay. I know I said he is that kind of rapper who just is all philosophical and things like that, but bro, I need to hear some trash talking, hip hop, rapping, cursing, this, that. I don't need to hear about religion right now. That's when I turn off the show, is when I need to get back to Christ after watching this foolishness. Like, you need to keep that and that separate, because there is no way all of that religion stuff belongs in a genre this hardcore. So P-Type started forgetting his lyrics, and they all went batshit crazy. They were looking at him like, oh, I can't believe it's not breath. I can't believe that the genius of all genius, I can't believe CL's teacher failed. Like, they all failed him. But it's like, that's the thing. If you forget your lyrics once, they don't really look at it. They like, okay, just keep going, just keep going. You forget it twice or more than that, they can't just pass you out of sympathy. Like, the competition has to keep going. So they failed him. And truthfully, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, be tight, bring him back. I don't give a damn. Let's keep it moving. Some things just don't. It's not. When they bring a gospel rap competition to Korea, bring P-Type back. Bring them back. Then they had a little segment about the contestants distinguishing hairstyles, and I'm just like, yeah, nothing I haven't seen before. Get it? Nothing I haven't seen before. But I'm just like, you mean black hairstyles, but yeah, they are distinguishing because we are distinguishing people. But that hair does not look good on everybody, and I'll just keep it like that. They was showing like each person's dreads or braids, and some guy had like these big funky braids that were like big as I don't know what, and they just looked horrendous. I just like, sometimes it's best to not do something that's going to be permanent. They do sell fake dreads, so I'm just going to hope that he invested in those. It's pretty girl Casper, who's Kisung's friend, and we know Kisung got a lot of flack last season by Swings. He basically told her, stop relying on pretty. If you're a rapper, rely on rap, blase, blase, blue. And it's just like, nigga, worry about the military and not getting hurt, losing some weight, mind your fucking business. But it's like, Casper, I felt like they were going to get up her ass for being pretty. And it's like, not focused on her rap. But they all failed her. And I was just like, it's something about these men. They do not care for a pretty rapper. Like, you gotta be rugged, you gotta look like one of the guys, and it's like, I mean, that's so typical. What about a pretty MC who's feminine and wears pink? Like, it could be a guy or a girl, I don't give a damn. Where's the feminine rappers, the cutesy rappers? No, you have to be hardcore, cursing all the time, talking about religion, talking about you better, East Coast, West Coast, all around the world. Juicy from Evil was there, and we didn't see that girl from. Evil hasn't been out for a while now, and it's like, wow, it's refreshing to know that Juicy is going to be on the show, and she's going to get at least 20 minutes of airtime, and to realize that we were just kidding ourselves. Like, it doesn't seem as though people get a lot of attention until the further episodes where they're split up into teams and there's less of them. But I'm like, for a second, I forgot Juicy was on the show, and then I see Juicy, and it's like, then I don't see it anymore. Because it's been so long that we've even seen this girl, the least they could have done was show her at least rap. Like, damn, like, get a word out, a few bars, spit. Like, we just basically watched her get eliminated and didn't even hear her say anything. Say Song Min Ho, Song Min Ho, say Song Min Ho. He came out, put his chain on the chain like he knew it was about to get right back around his neck. He came in there confident, and it was his time to rap. So he does this. And Jay Park lost his shit. Jay's obviously mad that Minnow didn't choose him. Jay's mad that nobody sees his star quality. But it's like, as long as you know that you're good, people shouldn't have to talk about how good you are. It shouldn't have to matter to you whether or not people are talking about how good you are either. I feel like Jay failed Minnow because Minnow doesn't really take himself seriously. He's playful, he's jokish, and I don't know what it is with Jay when it comes to hip hop. You're always supposed to be hard and on top of things. Like, no, sometimes people just want to have fun. Like, is that a bad thing in a rap competition? I mean, yes, it's a competition, but it's a competition of creativity and being lyrical, not taking yourself too seriously. Minnow did that. I lost it. Like, I literally lost it. I lost my mind. I laughed like there was no tomorrow. And just seeing Jay so upset made it even funnier because it's like, real boy, who are you? And you are not the exec of a big ass company. You are a judge on a TV show. Lower it to a T. And especially when all of your styles are different, why is it that he does one stupid thing and you're the only one that cares about it? Because no one else failed him. Or at least I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched that episode. No one else failed him. Minho did a thing that most rappers do. It feels like ever since Kendrick Lamar released that Control verse, everybody and their mother, including Korean rappers, wanted to start dissing people too. And Bobby took a big hit for being an idol and doing it. You know, came for Top Dog, Evil, and it's just like, I was hoping he wasn't gonna say Rabby. I'm like, learn your place. Don't you dare say Rabby like Bobby did, or else that voodoo is gonna get you. Because it must have gotten Bobby. I haven't heard this album, and that debut is looking a little foggy. So since that is over, episode 2, for episode 3, I guess I'm excited to see like the battles, because now that round, that stage is over, they have to go head to head. And everybody and their mother wants to come for Vernon. I mean, let the boy breathe. I'm not giving that boy any kind of oxygen. Let him live his life. All he ever wanted to do was be 17. Y'all not even going, that boy is not going to make it to 18. He's going to skip a few ages. After this, he's going to be 28. Y'all are aging him. Y'all are draining him. Let him live. I am excited to see And Up and Vernon though. I can't be like, oh, I hope Vernon sends him home, because unfortunately I don't think Vernon has that strength. And then you watch the preview and And Up wasted no time saying, yeah, I want Vernon. And it's like, I don't trust that, because that means he's about to send his ass home. Vernon might turn it around. I mean, Leo, is always nominated for an Oscar, but he don't get one, but he ain't giving up, so I suggest Vernon not give up. Jay Park throwing more tantrums, like, I just can't wait to see his hissy fit. Also look forward to seeing Ravi at K-Con and telling him I'm sorry that he didn't get through, and I love him and he'll always be the best rapper to me. If you guys liked this video, please like it, and if you guys want to see more and more vlogs to come for Show Me the Money 4, please subscribe. Bye!